What is up, my Wiccas? This is Hadassah Monique, aka the Stoned Priestess. I am with you back here again with the pack reading. We are going to be using a different tarot deck, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so we're taking a break from the love and romance stuff. I'm frankly a little bit tired of the love and romance deck. So I think it is time to give it some rest and then return to that deck a little bit later on. I wanted to focus on a deck that isn't very popular. I'm going to have the link of this deck in the description below. So make sure you take a look at that. And this is actually one of my favorite decks to use of all time. And this is called the Akashic Record Tarot. If you don't know what the Akashic Record is, it is a record of everything that's ever happened. Excuse me, because I am hungry, so I am drooling somehow. So the Akashic Records is a record of everything that's ever happened in the universe, everything that's happened past, present, and future. So this deck is perfect for use if you want to figure out things that have happened in your past, understand what's happening in your present, and get a heads up on things that are happening in your future. I myself do not focus my readings on the future, but more so on the past and the present, because in order to understand the present, you have to understand the past. If you can understand the past and understand the present, then you can look at your future. But nothing is ever set in stone, so I don't necessarily like to do my readings that way. I like to do my readings more focused on the past and the present. And you could, whenever you get a reading from me, you will see and understand what I mean. But anyways, let's get into the first card of the pack reading. Now, as you can see, the pictures of this deck are fucking beautiful. I love how the decks, like the cards themselves, are very sturdy. They are so hard to bend that it's nearly impossible to get any like snags or hit any unnecessary corners when you're shuffling these. This is why I really love this deck. Like I said, this deck is perfect for, your life path or your spiritual path, anything that has to do with understanding your life at this current moment in time. I believe this deck is the shiznit. So let's go on to the first card. The first card of the deck is the Ark of the Covenant. This is typically the 11 of the minor arcana. So the 11 is, well, the first card is upright, so I'm going to read the upright meaning of this card. All right, so at the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It can also show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract, facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma doesn't rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there's no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work toward your highest purpose, to uphold the sacred covenant you have to touch the world with your light. So again, this is the Ark of the Covenant. This is 11. This is likely the Judgment card. And that is the first card of the deck. First card of the pack reading. So the next card is... The second card of the pack reading is one of forces. This is the Akashic Field. This is upright position. So one of forces. Let's see. This is technically one of swords. Okay, so the one of forces card says, receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors to the Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Write your intentions and ask for inspiration. Meditate on the Akashic Field and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make it happen. Again, this is the second card of the pack reading. This is one of forces or one of swords. This is the Akashic Field. Alright, so the last card of the pack reading is 5 or Hilarion. This is reversed, and in reverse it says, no matter what's troubling you, it's time to bring your logical mind back to focus. Turn to Hilarion for help, and then create the strong intention to do your part. Open up the lines of communication in your spiritual and personal life. And above all, let this master of knowledge and truth help you be more honest with yourself. When you see yourself and your life truthfully, all confusion will disperse. Again, this is the last card of the pack reading. This is 5 Hilarion in reverse. And that's the last card of today's pack reading. So this is a wonderful deck, and I'm going to have the information on the description below. And I'm also doing a 800 follower giveaway for thestonedpriestess.com blog. A top fan will be given a deck of tarot cards or a custom bracelet and a pendulum. And just to give you an example look of what these look like, I make these all by hand myself when they're not falling around. So I have these also for sale on eBay and Top Hatter. I'm going to have some links to that as well. Should you ever find my stuff for sale, they will be in the links. I do free tarot I do free tarot and intuitive readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays on the Stoned Priestess blog. So if you have a question, as long as the questions are open or the whatever is open, you can go ahead and submit your question. Once I get to 10 questions, however, I close it and then I answer, and I work on answering the ones that I currently have, and then I reopen once all 10 have been answered. So if it is closed, just wait patiently. It's going to be about a week before I open it again. If you have received a reading from me, it would be really great. I would appreciate it if you submit feedback on the readings. It could be anything from a reading on here with you guys on the pack reading, or a personal reading that I have done for you for free. Again, all my readings are free, always free, very well in depth. I don't charge for them, but I do accept tips or whatever you want to give me. That's totally fine. But make sure that you do a review, because it not only helps me, but it helps everybody else who's not very familiar with what I do. They will get to see what my readings look like and get a feel for how other people feel about getting readings from me. It doesn't just help me understand where I'm at in how I do my readings, but also helps other people. So again, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will be back on the 8th. That will be Friday with another pack reading. So happy that you guys are liking my videos so far, and thank you guys for watching and hanging out. I will be right back with you on the 8th. That'll be Friday. So bye bye.